Hi, I'm Laura, and for the last 4 years I've been living in and traveling around Mexico. Until recently, Mexico City was my home base. But for now, I'm spending the summer in a small beach town near Manzanillo, and I'm doing my best to show you what the country looks like in real time. I hope you enjoy it. So earlier this week, we headed to Manzanillo. We had a few errands to run in the big lights, so I thought I would take you guys along with us and show you what Manzanillo looks like. I've been getting a ton of questions about living there and what it looks like, so I hope the next few videos you'll enjoy a little bit of a peek into what's happening in Manzanillo. We are walking along the Malecon, like the boardwalk here in Manzanillo, which is confusingly like not where we thought it would be, which usually is like by the beach, but it's actually near the port. Manzanillo is really spread out, but the bus network connects you to everything, so now we're just walking along. It's so beautiful today. We've had such good weather. So got a little coffee, having a stroll. It gets more scenic the further you go into the town. There's a lot of statues and it's a port. It is what it says on the tin. This was my first time in Manzanillo. We flew into the airport and then immediately left the city. So, well, the airport isn't even near the city. So we've never had a chance to really explore it. So these last 2 days we've been walking around a ton, getting to know the city, getting to know the layout. We actually almost booked a place to stay for the summer in like Manzanillo in the city. And maybe an unpopular opinion, but like, I'm glad we didn't. I have a lot of good things to say about Manzanillo. I think it is really beautiful. The two bays are so beautiful. And even the marina and like where you walk, where the Malecon is, as you saw, it's so stunning. So yeah, it's definitely a very beautiful waterfront city. But it's also really spread out, like super duper spread out. The bus network is really great. We took buses everywhere. And they were really affordable. Every bus was like 8 or 9 pesos, and you can take the bus across the entire city. I mean, the whole city, and it's really accessible. But I don't like, as a tourist, I'm not sure I see why I would go back there when like there are so many other beaches. The beaches are beautiful, but like so are all the beaches in Mexico. There are a few other things that I really liked about Manzanillo. Besides the buses, ooh, my arm. Besides the buses, the food was amazing. Some of the best seafood I've ever had in Mexico in the 2 places that we tried. We went to Doña Concha, which was so good. Right near the bus terminal when we got there. We sort of walked out, and there it was super busy. It was like 2:30, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and it was like full, right? Full of people. We went in, first, yeah, full of people. That's for next week's video. The food was delicious. We got ceviche, we got octopus, we got shrimp tacos. So good, so fresh. Really quick turnaround. And then we explored the city, and it's beautiful. The other place that we went for food that I loved was Mariscos El Cuñado. There are a few locations. We went to the one that's like a little street stall that has some tables outside, and that is near the marina. But I believe they also have another location like on the main road of Manzanillo. Also, the people in Manzanillo are so nice. Maybe we've just been inside for too long, or maybe like the small town life is just a little bit, I don't know. But from the moment we got to Manzanillo, everyone was so nice. So yeah, that really stood out. Like everywhere we went, people like went above and beyond to help us find things, and like just, yeah, like such nice people. I'm not like surprised. I'm just saying it was a place in Mexico that we've been where people are some of the nicest that I've experienced. There are a few not negatives, but just like reasons that I wouldn't like spend a lot of time in Manzanillo. Like after you do a few of the restaurants, you go to the beach, like what else is there to do? The lagoon is really beautiful, but there's only really like one location for viewing the lagoon. There's no path around it or anything because there's crocodiles. Fair enough. You can do like the usual stuff like you can at any beach town. You can do like jet skiing. We saw people jet skiing. And you know, all the other sort of water sports. You can go fishing. There's like surf shops. But I just think that when you turn the other way and your back is to the ocean, it's not the most beautiful place. I'm really sorry. Like it's a totally livable city actually, and I think that's worth noting. If you're looking for a place to spend a decent amount of time and you want to like rent an Airbnb or rent a place to stay, it's very livable. There are huge grocery stores, there are markets, there are tons of restaurants, and it's really easy to get around. Like the bus network again is so great. And then obviously you have the beach. Like loads of people were exercising on the beach. We saw like running groups in the evenings. The weather was better. I don't know if we just had like a better weather that day that we were there, but like it was much less humid in Manzanillo than it is here. And for that, I'm loving it. We are most likely going to make another trip back to Manzanillo in a couple of weeks, so I would love for those of you that like love Manzanillo and have more things for us to see and do to let me know in the comments below, because these sort of first impression videos like I think are good to sort of share with the world, because you know, first impressions are lasting ones, aren't they? However, I know that there is absolutely no way that I could know Manzanillo or know much about Manzanillo after spending literally like 36 hours there. So we're definitely gonna go back. We're definitely gonna give it another chance. We're definitely gonna go back to Mariscos El Cuñado and have some more of their shrimp tacos, because and the octopus tostadas were some of the best like food that I've just ever had ever, and they were like 20 pesos, please. Oh, also worth noting, Manzanillo compared to like the other beach towns along this coastline, very affordable, or well, much less expensive. So that's also worthwhile knowing if you're considering coming and spending a decent amount of time in Manzanillo. Please let me know in the comments below what we need to see next time. How can I show you even better places in Manzanillo? I would love to know. And in the next video, I'm going to show you what it's looking like there, based around, you know, COVID and quarantine. Colima has some of the lowest cases in the country, and Manzanillo is sort of leading the way with things from what I can tell. So yeah, tune in for the next video, and if you enjoyed this one, please give it a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments below what you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Bye!